In a society where a woman's word was worth less than a man's reputation, two judges spoke, and an innocent woman was sentenced to die. This story is more than 2,000 years old, yet it contains everything we still recognize today: abuse of power, false accusations, and a justice system that protects its own. This is not a parable meant to soften us. This is a crime. Tonight, we pull back the veil on Susanna and the elders. The story of Susanna comes from the additions to the book of Daniel, preserved by the Greek Septuagint and included in the biblical canon of Catholic and Orthodox traditions. It is set during the Babylonian exile, a period when Jewish communities lived under foreign rule, governed internally by elders who acted as judges, moral authorities, and interpreters of the law. These men were entrusted with justice. They were supposed to protect the innocent. Instead, they became the predators. Susanna was a married woman of high standing. Her husband, Joachim, was wealthy and respected. Their home was large, enclosed by a private garden, a space that should have been safe. Susanna herself was known for her beauty. In this story, beauty becomes a liability. Two elders of the community, judges appointed to oversee justice, regularly visited Joachim's house. Over time, they began watching Susanna in secret. What begins as desire turns into fixation, and fixation, when paired with unchecked authority, becomes a threat. One day, believing herself alone, Susanna enters her garden to bathe. The elders reveal themselves. They issue an ultimatum: submit to us, or we will accuse you of adultery. Under Mosaic law, adultery carried the death penalty. Susanna understands exactly what refusal means. She refuses anyway. She chooses integrity over survival. And in that moment, the crime shifts, not against the elders, but against her. True to their threat, the elders publicly accuse Susanna. They claim they caught her committing adultery with a young man in the garden. They testify together. They are respected, they are male, and they are judges. Their accusation is accepted without investigation. Susanna's protests are dismissed as irrelevant. Her reputation is destroyed in a single day. She is arrested, and the trial is swift. There is no cross-examination, no attempt to verify evidence, no concern for motive. Two judges agree, and that is enough. Susanna is condemned to death. The court prepares to carry out the sentence. This is what false accusations look like when the system itself is corrupt. As Susanna is being led away, a young man named Daniel speaks up. He challenges the court. Daniel demands that the elders be questioned separately, a radical request in a culture where elders were rarely scrutinized. He asks each man the same question: under what tree did you see Susanna commit this act? One answers a mastic tree. The other answers an oak. The testimony collapses instantly. The lie is undeniable. The elders are exposed as false witnesses. Under the same law they attempted to weaponize, they are sentenced to death for perjury. Susanna is cleared. Her name is restored. But the damage, public shame, terror, near execution, can never be undone. Susanna's story survives because it was never rare. It records a pattern we still recognize: people in authority abusing their power, false accusations used as weapons, a justice system inclined to believe status over truth. Susanna survives not because the system worked, but because someone interrupted it. Stories like this were preserved because they happened often enough to be feared. If you want more historically grounded crime stories, the ones hidden inside scripture, folklore, and forgotten records, subscribe to A Veil of Crime. And if you'd like to support the research and writing behind this channel, you can do so through my Buy Me a Coffee. Your support helps keep these stories uncovered and told. History remembered her name. Justice almost didn't.